Hello everyone, my name is TS Page and welcome back to another video. Today, instead of covering Realm, we're going back to the second video covering RotMC, a Realm of the Mad God inspired Minecraft server. Some of you may have seen my last video where I covered this server and wondered why I didn't make one again to follow up. And that's partially because the server wasn't exactly in a place to be ready for long-term player base and growth. And honestly, that's not a knock on the server, but rather just the growing pains of development. With that being said though, since that last video I made, there have been a lot of changes, a lot of improvements, and a ton of super unique boss fights, items, and classes added to the game. With all of the changes that have come to the server, it'll likely take 2 or 3 videos to showcase all of the cool new content and quality of life changes that have happened since my last video. And with my upload schedule, that number will probably increase substantially by the time those 3 videos are done, because the server is constantly being updated and constantly being worked on, meaning by the time I make a video covering changes or cool new content, there will probably already be new stuff on the way. And you can check out the RotMC official YouTube channel, linked in the description below, if you are already a fan of the server and want more constant updates. Alright, so with that intro out of the way, let's hop into some gameplay and some of the new quality of life changes that make this server way more enjoyable for a new player just starting out. The first of these being quests. As you can see on the right hand side of my screen, there's a quest panel, and as you progress through the game, these quests will get progressively harder and teach you more about the game. This provides a really easy way for new players to learn and grow in the game without having to just brute force learn it themselves. And because part of the idea behind this video is for you to hop on the server and try it yourself, I'm not going to spoil too much of the early game and let you experience it for yourself. I will, however, show you the new dungeon system that makes running dungeons in the realm far easier than it used to be. As you can see on screen, by killing enough pirates I was eventually able to get a dungeon to drop. And when a dungeon drops, instead of it having to be a key that you have to open, type /dungeons, and then join, like the server used to be, simply press shift on the portal, it will activate, and then after 3 seconds a world will be created hosting the dungeon for you. Once you go into the dungeon, you will be greeted with multiple different layouts, which were created by community members, giving the dungeons a lot more replayability since there's variability every time you run them. This segues me beautifully into my next topic, which is replayability and how enjoyable the game is to grind. Compared to a straight permadeath game, whenever you die, you will still lose all of your items, but you will only lose some of your stat maxing, making the extremely tedious, time-consuming process of remaxing your stats less of a chore whenever you do die. This feels like a very fair balance of losing your items and your character, but not being so discouraging as to make you want to just stop playing. Drop rates on all of the most illustrious items in the game have also been increased due to how hard they were to get previously. This makes it a lot more enjoyable, and it feels like after a day of grinding, you actually had a shot at getting an item rather than just mindlessly hoping for that one-off chance you do get it. Whenever someone does get a super rare item, you can see it announced in the server chat, which makes it feel a lot more obtainable and a lot more worth it to actually put in the hours to grind out those items that you really want. As you play more, your character will gain fame, and once the character dies, that fame will then become spendable in the auction house. And by typing /AH, you can open up the in-game auction house where players sell other items for anyone to buy, and this creates a flourishing, very healthy in-game economy. So if you don't end up getting the item that you really wanted, well, by simply playing the game, you'll eventually be able to afford it on the auction house. Now, there's a lot more features that I don't have time to cover in just one video, so that's why I will be making many more videos to cover this server in the future, as well as including loot and dungeon runs if people so desire. The server has a fantastic community with a mix of returning players, super dedicated loyal fans, as well as new players who've never touched Realm of the Mad God before. And with such a wide array of community members, and boss fights like the one you can see on screen right now, there's a lot of potential for this server to grow, and I highly encourage you try it out. I personally have been playing a ton, and the server just went through its final wipe of characters in progress, which gives everyone who joins right now pretty much an even playing field with even the most experienced players on the server. Now of course I'm not going to stop playing Realm of the Mad God or stop making Realm of the Mad God content, but you will be seeing RotMC videos once in a while on this channel, so just be prepared for that. The server IP has been on the top right all video, and will be in the description below for an easy copy-paste. If you decide to join the server and you see me around, feel free to PM me. I love hearing fan messages, and will most certainly respond unless I'm AFK. With that being said though, if you're looking forward to more Realm content in the near future, or RotMC content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and leave some video suggestions down in the comments below. Alright, thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.